Hi, welcome back to my channel. So you saw from the title what this video is about. When I bought this AK, I bought it with this magazine, which is great, but it was missing the cap, the filler cap at the top, which meant that obviously when it's in the gun, there's a bit of wobble. And also, if I'm not using this magazine first, all the BB is going to drop out. I liked the magazine because it's metal. So I bought myself two other magazines. Firstly, I bought this one, which is a mid cap, again metal, but this one carries only about 180 odd BBs. And I bought myself one low cap, which has the drawstring on the bottom, again metal. So this gives me 400 shots, 500 shots. I needed another magazine or two magazines. These are 20 quid each. These ones about 15 quid. So I needed something that was going to be cost effective and efficient to make me a better player. This is what I came up with. This is the C38. This is made by Cyma. I don't think it is. I've seen other copies of these in America and other countries, and they're called Matrix and other things like that. I think this is just branded. But this has got the Cyma logo on there. Pretty plain box. Information on the front, really hard to see. Absolutely nothing else on there. Opening it up. You get a magazine. A very, very basic set of details. And again, they are very basic. It's just about how to put the batteries in, because this is a button operated, not sound operated. So let's have a look. And here it is. It feels fantastic. It looks fantastic. This thing is absolutely metal again. I think it's cast iron, but it weighs some. So all you've got is the button on the front here, which will operate the rounds coming through. On top, you've got a plastic part, which obviously is where the BBs come out from. The clip. That clip on the front there would seem to be plastic as well. So what you have in here is, to open up this, you have a lug on the front. This, strangely, is not metal. Let's have a look, see how it looks in the gun. It's got some weight to it. So when you're playing, when you want to load, just press this button here, and then the BBs will come up. It's okay. It does put some weight on there. There is no movement in that whatsoever. Maybe sideways. That's a good fit. And then to release it, like so. Okay, so it weighs £3 when it's unloaded, and then obviously when it's loaded up, it weighs up to £5. So it puts a bit of weight onto your gun. To get into the drum, you have this plug on the front. Unscrewing that, and the plate comes away. It's a nice matte cover on the front, and it's a bit more glossy inside. Okay, so inside the drum magazine, you've got your motor down here on the side. This is your loading chamber in here. And then your feeding nozzle coming up the side, and then your battery compartment in there. This is where you put your 3 AA batteries. The wiring on this is very, very thin. Look at this. I would say you need to be pretty careful with this. Although it's a metal case, I would suggest dropping this is probably not going to do it the world of good. And even the wiring on there looks a little bit precarious. It's a bit shoddy. Also inside here where the battery sits is a little clip so that the battery case sits and doesn't move around. So to put the batteries in, you need to take the small screw off here. Let's get that done now. Putting 3 AA batteries inside. Okay, let's just test this, make sure it works. So here you can see when you're pressing the button, the motor goes round, spinning this, which has got a little wheel in there that drives the BBs into the loading bay. Like that. Okay, so let's put this back in. And again, it just clicks into place. Be careful with that. This wiring obviously goes all around, but I wouldn't want to pinch it in there because the wiring is so thin. I think you could have a problem with that. So let's load this up. So what you do, bring the door down, it clicks into place. When you start loading the BBs and it's all loaded up, this will close just to make sure that the BBs don't rattle around so much. And you've got a spring just in here which pushes this back and forwards. Let's click it in place. Well, that's certainly put quite a lot of weight on there. So once you've done this, then you press the button to bring the BBs up into the feeding. And you'll know when they've done because they'll appear up the top. As you can see from there. Okay, ready to load. Let's take this out and let's do some firing with it. To say, I'm impressed with the way it looks. It feels nice. There you go. So you know it's fully loaded now because you can see the BBs on the top. Let's take this out, let's test fire it, see if it works fine, we'll see if we get any feeding problems, and then come back and finish this video. I think it's safe to say my pumpkin has seen better days.
How did I find the C38? Well, apart from the little bit of play in the gun, which I think you can probably do something with just to make it a little bit tighter in the gun, I like it. You saw when I was firing, it shoots consistently. There was no jamming, there was no blocking. To give you 2,500 rounds in a game compared to this is a bit of a game changer. This is going to help you out loads. Okay, yes, you do have to keep pressing the button. This part here, by the way, I think this is just to cover up here. This does slide down. It's safe. Some people have said it has no use, but I think it's to encourage the door to open when you're using it. Anyway, I like it. Makes the gun considerably heavier. And therefore, I'm worried about when it's certainly loaded. To drop this onto a hard surface might not be a good thing for it. That said, I like it. I think it looks cool on the gun. I think it's going to give you an advantage in the game, which is what you want. Remembering to press the button is obviously going to be a thing, but not a major thing. It's no different from winding at the bottom of a magazine. There it is. You make your own mind up. Would you use it? Do you like it? I do. Would I buy one? Hell yeah. I bought this one. Thanks for watching this short video. I have more guns coming up. Please subscribe. As always, like, press the button, press the bell. It all really helps. I'm up to nearly 150 subs now. Thank you so much, guys. I keep saying at the end of all my videos, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you.